Let's have a tour, shall we? Bryan Lebo here, and today, I have such an awesome property for you. This is one of those properties that a listing would never do its service. There's so many hidden treasures inside this property that we're gonna go one by one, and there's so much cool stuff here. All right, so first off, we have this gated entry area. We have a water feature here. We have another water feature here. It's turned off for sound, but what a grand entrance into this property. Now over here, obviously we have a nice little seating area to greet people. If you had a little party, this would be a great place for people to hang outside. We even have surround sound here, and we're gonna get into that later, but this house has an incredible array of surround sound and home automation features. Now, this is actually your front door, but because it's a nice day out, I got the roll up going. So this is such a cool and unique feature to these properties. So you have a roll up here, and you even have a Remodelled security shutter. So if you want no light, if you wanted more security, this can deploy down. Now, let's come inside the property and check this out. So unique. This is more like the real urban loft living, and there's so few of this in Las Vegas. Now, this was built by Blue Heron many years ago, one of their first projects. Blue Heron is basically the premier luxury home builder for modern architecture, and this is honestly a bargain. Rarely will I say something for $1.5 million is a bargain, but what this house has going on for it is just insane for $1.5 million. And this has been remodeled, and what they've put into it, let's just see more. All right, like we normally do, we're gonna start off in the kitchen area. So first off, we have this massive island. We have a marble countertop. And for those of you that are tired of the waterfall, we don't have a waterfall. It just shows off the beautiful veneer of all this custom cabinetry. So first we have custom paneling for refrigeration. So we have refrigeration here, GE monogram. So you can have your reds here, you can have your whites here. We have other cabinetry with a glass frame. Again, this quality you have to actually see, touch to actually appreciate. Now over here, you'll notice this bank. Even above, even the crown is illuminated. We have downward facing illuminating nights, which would be wonderful at night. But here, beautiful, beautiful veneer. We have a little bit of pantry area here. Even these are cool. These are roll-ups with soft close. Now over here, we have our GE monogram microwave built in, beautiful, top of the line. And over here, we have our Sub-Z refrigeration. And again, you can see that this is paneled, beautiful, one of the wonderful aspects of Sub-Zero. Now, as we come over here, you'll notice a subtle difference. While the uppers have this veneer, you'll notice the bottom cabinetry have a darker veneer to it. So it's kind of a nice, neat contrast. It's flanked in between by quartz counter surfaces, and we have a beautiful, beautiful mosaic backsplash that goes all the way up and extends to the top of the cabinetry. Now, one of the things we'll mention too is this entire house are all automated solar shades, and I'll show you a little bit later, but they're all controlled through an automation iPad. There's one here in the kitchen, and there's one that's in the primary suite. Really neat. Okay, now one of the cool things here is you have one sink here, which is your normal sink, but they also added plumbing. So you have this massive, massive farm style sink here. So really kind of neat, especially if you want to prepare different items. We have our Bosch dishwasher here. And then this is one of the cool aspects of having custom cabinetry. Normally this would just be your doors underneath the sink and where the garbage disposal is. But here you can kind of see the custom cabinetry. They were able to utilize this for more items, and it kind of floats around the garbage disposal and plumbing. Really, really neat. Coming to the very end, we do have the GE monogram 48-inch oven and cooktop. Very nice, very expensive, very lovely. And we have this gorgeous, gorgeous ventilation hood. Again, matching 48 inches, just so elegant, beautiful illumination with that blue. Now coming over here, finishing up, this right here is the iPad that I was talking about earlier. This whole house, like I said, has solar shades that can be controlled. Your HVAC functions can be controlled. And we'll see a little bit later, there is a plethora of audio video equipment throughout this entire property, and it's all able to be used from here, along with all of the Pentair pool equipment. So literally this is the smartest of smart homes. All right, now let's talk about the elephant in the room. You can't do modern, you can't do what we have now without having this slider. Not only is it a slider, but it's also a pocket, so it completely deploys and is hidden behind this wall over here. And this just gives you unbelievable indoor, outdoor living. We'll see the outside a little bit later, but I just wanted to kind of show this off because I'm so excited about it. All right, you know what we didn't do? We can actually show this area. This is the actual pseudo-formal, there's nothing formal about this house, but over here in this nook area kitchen, how awesome is it from the inside? You can see our roll-up door. It's basically a garage door, so inline opener, but how neat to be able to walk in and out on those perfect days. And even above us, there's so many designer touches. Even this chandelier, this lighting fixture is just so cool. Looks like something that should be in the MoMA. All right. Now that we've seen the kitchen area, let's head over here and check out the actual family room. Now, first off, you've got 22-foot high ceilings, so this just has this amazing loft feel like we talked about earlier. But let's start over at this wall, because this is just, I've never seen anything like it. So on camera, this might just look like a painting, but this is actually a mural, and this is literally mosaic. It's hand laid one by one by one. Whoever this artist is, I would love to meet them because this is incredible. I can't imagine how long it took. To me, it looks like a half portrait of Eminem. I don't know if that's who it was supposed to be or who it is, but in person, this is stunning. And this wraps all the way around that pocket slider. Now over here, we have our television. So we have a 75-inch TV with a sound bar. But what's really neat, again, this whole house is all about audio video. We even have rear speakers. One is over the wall by the kitchen and one is over by the entrance. So that's pretty neat. Now, we have a marble fireplace surround. So the hearth over here, this floating hearth is all made out of marble, very elegant. And this is something that's really neat. We've seen a million 3D tiles, we've seen 3D walls. This one is so elegant because they did such a good job of implementing it right into the drywall. You literally can't see any elements of it being stapled or attached or affixed in any way. Believe me, when you see as many homes as I've seen, you'd be surprised in person the details that you actually can show off. Now we have, you know, kind of the old school, but really modern looking in the surround. So they did a stainless steel surround around this oversized 4x3 gas fireplace. Actually really cool here. We're used to seeing tons of electric fireplaces. We'll see a few here, but this one's really well done. Now over here, we have our floating shelves. We even have wall sconces that are illuminated, and you're gonna see some really, really cool stuff. All right, coming down this direction is where the powder bathroom is. But first, if you didn't notice, there's not a lot of storage in the kitchen besides the cabinetry because there's not a pantry. The pantry is over here. So you can make it whatever you want, but you have a huge walk-in pantry here. And then you're gonna see later, there's an abundance of cabinetry and just storage closets. It's insane. So let's come in here a little bit more. So this is really cool. So here's our powder bathroom. We've got a beautiful black quartz counter surface. We have the floating vanity. We have another beautifully well done mosaic tile. And then we have a nice floating mirror. It's a little bit high, the mirror, but at my height, it's perfect. I actually like it, but you can't really check the rest of you if you needed to get ready. But beautiful. And then we have wall sconces on both sides, so we don't have my OCD symmetry issues. Really neat. Okay, one thing to note, as we come down this way, both of these walls, all of these walls are Venetian plaster as well. In person, it really gives it a more custom, beautiful touch. Now, this is what I was alluding to earlier. This is insane. In this closet, we have literally, this is like a 7-foot high rack of all the audio and video equipment and home automation for this property. Let's just say this costs a tremendous amount of money. And this home is being sold with all of the audio, video automation, all of the display panels. It's all included on the price of this property. So again, that's a massive, massive value for what you're getting here. Now, as we go left this direction, this is going to be our first suite in the property. So coming this direction, just a normal bedroom, but we do have recessed lighting, lovely ceiling fan, and this window is right out at the courtyard that we entered the property from. Very nice, very cool in here. And even this accent wall, again, a beautiful, beautiful gray Venetian plaster, really neat. Now this is really cool too. I told you the closets here are insane. This is a massively deep closet for a secondary bedroom, massive, and I love the fact that they have the mirror embedded in here. Just a really, really wonderful job. Very, very nice. And it's self-illuminating when you open. But check out this bathroom, because this is a cool, cool bathroom. Normally, this is not something I would ever imagine liking, but very cool. So we have the exact same black quartz counter surface. We have a zebra wood floating cabinetry for the veneer, but kind of neat touches you don't normally see. Instead of having your typical undermount porcelain sink, here they went with a stainless steel sink. So you have two stainless steel sinks, kind of a cool, rich touch. But this is what I love the most. They went with kind of a bronze, coppery 12 by 24 inch tile for the surround, but then interwoven into it is this beautiful river rock. I love the way that this flows all the way around and then into the shower. Just, again, such a beautiful, beautiful designer touch. All right, let's see a little bit more going down this direction. Even above us, there's track lighting, and the track lighting is aimed to illuminate all the art that you see. Now in here, we have another closet, pretty good size, kind of a little bit more normal. It's just there's so many of these that if you got a lot of crap, this is the house to store your crap. All right, here we have the laundry room. Pretty basic laundry room, but even here we have custom cabinetry. They even have beautiful granite countertops, stainless steel sink. Again, no expense was spared here. Normally I'm not so hot on the garages, but this one's cool. So let's check this garage out. All right, in this garage, pretty cool. First off, we have our 240. So if you have an electric vehicle, you can plug right in there. You're already set. We have 7 banks of LED lighting. So if you really like detailing your car, you want to do it at night, plenty of illumination. Obviously, you can't miss the fact that these are frosted glass garage doors. So it gives it that beautiful, modern, lovely look. The floor has been epoxied. And even when you come over this direction, this is crazy. Even here is a perfect, massive storage area where you can keep, your paint, any stuff that you don't, it's a little unsightly. It also houses the tankless water heater and the water filtration system. So again, pretty cool garage. All right, now that we've seen this, let's go ahead and finish up this downstairs, and let's start right back from where we originally started. All right, we're right back to where we started. So again, here's our roll up, here's our front door. Now, as you come right into the front door, we have this really elegant water feature. I love water. This is really neat. And even this accent wall, this is all travertine tile. Beautiful, gives it that organic look. Even the edges are framed in aluminum, just kind of cool. But this is neat. This would be your office area. So as we come in here, it's all custom cabinetry, but what you wouldn't notice is even these counter surfaces here and for the desk, this is all quartz. So pretty nice for an office. We have a little secondary office area, but this wall is pretty neat. Full custom shelving. For an office, this is beautiful. All right, we have seen the entire downstairs of this property. Now it's time to go upstairs and check out the primary suite and see what other things are lurking up there. All right, now we are upstairs and we're gonna start off in this loft area. But check this out, how awesome is this view? So even though we're over this loft, you have this unbelievable perspective of the family room over here to your left. And then as you pan over to the right, you can see the kitchen, and pay special attention to the top of the cabinetry. See how perfectly finished it is. Again, normally you would never need to notice that, but because of this vantage, it's necessary. All right, now check out this area. This becomes very important as we finish the video, but right here we have a wet bar. Sometimes a little unnecessary for upstairs, but again, there's a very good reason why. So we have a beautiful counter surface, and now we have another Bosch dishwasher. So technically this house does have 2 dishwashers, so we're good there. So we have the custom built-in dishwasher, and here is super important. We have a sub-Z refrigeration, and again, custom paneling. So beautiful, seamless. You wouldn't even know that this was here unless you started pulling and checking it out. But again, this is really, really vital to the rest of the property. Should we show this area real quick? Even though we have a great sitting area down there, there's so many seating and entertaining areas in this property. But over here, as you can see, this is set up to be another viewing area. So you have your television. Maybe if you have a guest and they want to watch here and you're outside, I don't know, but you got plenty of options to watch television. All right, let's come down this direction because over here is where the primary suite is, and there's some gems for you there. Now, first off here, we just have basically just a regular little linen closet, nothing amazing. But this is cool. This would have been really neat. One of the modern loft properties we saw had stairs that was hidden with a Murphy door. So think of like a Murphy bed that folds down, but the Murphy door looks like a bookcase. So it's like Scooby-Doo hidden. This would be really cool because this is a freaking massive, massive area. So this would be really neat to either have like a safe room or keep invaluable objects there. Just a neat option as a homeowner. Now, as we enter into the primary suite, this first area over here, you'll notice this is a luxury wallpaper, very, very rich and lovely at first. Now, one thing about this entire upstairs, which this is very rare for Las Vegas. While downstairs is all concrete, upstairs is all hardwood, but this hardwood has thermal. So in wintertime, when you set foot out of bed, all of your flooring is gonna be nice and toasty and warm, and that extends into the tile that's in the primary bathroom. So that's a really cool feature that you almost never see. Maybe when you get up at $5 million, sometimes you start to see that. Now, coming into the primary, I love the design or the look of this. So you have this beautiful, beautiful accent wall, just a great interior design job. But one of the things that you'll notice is where you normally have recessed lighting, 4, 6 big lights. Here, they have these more like accent lighting, but it's all around the perimeter. So when you're actually in bed, it would make a dramatic look and you don't have illumination coming right down on your head. Really, really neat. Now, heading over this direction, again, you can see all of the illumination up here. You have custom window treatments, but this is a massive balcony. This balcony extends all the way over the 3-car garage. So really, really, really wonderful. Now over here, we have a beautiful television. I believe this is an 85-inch TV. They built this huge mantle and hearth so that way you can have, this is actually a gas fireplace. I think I probably would have just done a little bit cleaner and just went with a nice Dimplex electric fireplace. But if you really want the heat and you really like the gas, this would be pretty romantic and nice at night. One of the cool designer features are these wall sconces. Oh, and we forgot. Oh no! This is coming up next, but we have these beautiful wall sconces. I just love the illumination. Now this is really cool. We were supposed to have this closed, but we've all had this dilemma where one of our partners is getting ready early in the morning and the light is driving you crazy because you're trying to sleep. This is just an absolute perfect implementation of this partition. One thing you'll notice, while there's baseboards everywhere, over here, and as we move towards the actual bathroom, you'll notice there's no baseboards. That's because this drywall is level 5 grade drywall, and the craftsmanship it takes to be able to bring this to the floor and not have a baseboard, that tells you everything you need to know. But let's check this out. All right. So now that we open this area, one of the first things I noticed, which is incredible, almost never seen this, when you look up by these closets, inlaid into the drywall is illumination. Just incredible. Just the money that they spent just to have that feature. Most people wouldn't notice. This is for you, but I loved it. Now here we have one of 2 closets. So this is a full custom closet, all California closet cabinetry, beautiful mirror, wonderful, wonderful. Over here, this is our second closet. So this one's a little bit smaller. This is his closet, but again, all custom cabinetry by California Closets. Now, as we head to this direction, now we're in the actual bathroom. So we transition from the hardwood into oversized tile. So this is like a linen kind of tile. We have our toilet over here to the right, but now let's check this out. This is an incredible bathroom. So first off, we have two vanities, one on each side. This one over here to your right, and there's one behind you, behind Ashley. We have a beautiful marble counter surface, lovely floating vanity, incredibly beautiful and elegant mirror here. And let's check out this wall. So this entire surround for the bathtub and shower, beautiful, beautiful. It's actually a porcelain, kind of looks like a marble. We have a television here over the fireplace. So if you enjoy those bubble baths, you can watch your favorite show, you can enjoy your fireplace, rock on. The surface of this area here, this is all an embedded black river rock. And then of course we have our soaking tub, and we even have the cutout for our toiletries. But let's check out this shower, because I love, love, love this shower. So first off, we have floor to ceiling glass. And this is fully enclosed because it's a steam shower, but this is 9 feet tall glass. Very, very, very expensive, very nice. So let's check this out. First off, the floor, again, we have the river rock. We have a linear drain. And let's see, we'll start over here. So this is pretty neat. Again, we have the steam function, and it's all controlled digitally by this controller. And I believe you can automate that into the iPad. So from bed, you can just go ahead and say, I want the shower 103 degrees, start the steam, you rock and roll. Shower head, we have our handheld. We have gorgeous cutouts for all our toiletries. And this, I didn't even notice it the first time. Ashley didn't notice. This is a massive rainfall shower head, massive. It's about 2 times the size of a normal one. Then over here, you can sit down. We have 4 body washers. We have a hand one, and we have another shower head. I mean, this is an incredible shower and a very expensive shower, I might add. All right, now we have seen the entire primary suite. Let's go ahead and get back to where we started over in the loft area. All right, now we're back in the loft area where we started, and because down here is our second bedroom. Cool, cool, cool accent wall. And part of this is actually Venetian plaster with other paint. This is not wallpaper. Again, the time and effort and craftsmanship to go into this is just insane. Now, coming down this area, this is just for our HVAC function, so there's no point looking. But here is our bathroom. Obviously, people in this loft need access, so that's why this is not attached to that bedroom, so it's not en suite. But first off, this shower, I love. Great shower head, hand wand, beautiful oversized 36-inch tile, just a clean, beautiful, wonderful shower. You have a beautiful granite counter surface, brand new floating vanity, beautiful mirror, just a lovely, and thank you, symmetry. We have 2 of those drop down lights. Love it, love it. All right, let's come check out this one real quick. All right. Here we just have a simple bedroom. This is actually completely over the bedroom that was downstairs. So literally it's just vertical pop up. And then over here to your right, this is just a simple, nice closet. But again, it is a California custom closet. All right, we are almost finished with this floor, but there's one more thing I gotta show you before we really knock your socks off. So for those perfect nights, if you're hanging out here and you're watching TV and you kind of want to dip outside, have a smoke, have a drink, whatever, check this out. Another seating area. I'm feeling like DJ Khaled over here. Another one. Check this out. This is kind of nice, right? Real intimate and quaint. This is pretty cool. I like this little seating area. But what's lurking up top of these stairs, that is the killer. So without further ado, I'm going to meet you on the rooftop, because you got to check this one out. All right, guys, now we are on the rooftop. Now, first off, over here in this direction, I have beautiful views of the entire strip. A little bit obstructed, but I can see the bulk of the strip. At night, this would be incredible. But let's check out the main attraction. So first off, we're gonna check out this outdoor kitchen area. So the bottom is consisting of the same porcelain tile that was in the shower surround that we just saw in the primary suite, but these countertops are so incredible. So this is more of like a mixed epoxy. It looks like marble, but upon closer inspection, you'll notice that this was actually a mixed epoxy. So it should be wonderful for direct sunlight, the heat, etc. But most of all, it just looks incredible in person. Now down here, we have a sink for upstairs, for up here. We have tons of electrical outlets, but this is what's really, really neat. We have a refrigerator, a little oversized from the norm, but we have refrigerating drawers. So we have an upper and lower drawer that refrigerates. So wonderful if you have an event and you're hanging out up here. Now over in this area, we have more dining al fresco, if you will. So we got the bar stools so we can hang out and drink over here. We have a nice seating area. We have extra space from the roof. But check this out. We have all these beautiful mountain views of Summerlin. There's the main Summerlin mountain, just gorgeous up here. And at night, I can only imagine. But this is the main part. This is so cool. So over here in our seating area, we have wall sconce lighting. This actually houses an 85-inch television with a sound bar, and there's some surround sound speakers mounted on the lower walls, and you have a 100-inch fireplace. So I mean, come on, can you imagine at night just how wonderful this would be up here with a nice little breeze? Just incredible. All right, and not to mention they put in a pergola up here, so you have tons of shade. It's almost 100 today, and it's not even that bad. All right, we have seen the entire house. We've seen this incredible rooftop deck. Only thing left is let's check out this backyard. I'll meet you back down in the backyard. All right, guys. Let's check out this backyard. Even this backyard has a lot of sneaky, beautiful, wonderful features. So let's start off in this direction first. Coming over here, we have an awesome fire pit feature. So again, at night when you're over there and you're checking out the pool, this would be just a cool element of fire. Now over here, we have our Baja shelf. So this pool is self-cleaning. So you have the little pop-up heads and it's a PebbleTech surface. So it won't show any dust, dirt, anything, and looks incredible as it is. One of the neat features is we have 5 water features. So we have shear descents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all controlled, like I said earlier, off of that iPad through the Pentair system. Now we have this incredible outdoor lounging area. It's like resort feel. I just absolutely love it. Now, coming over this direction, we have our little outdoor kitchen cooking area. So we have the same stone veneer that we had around the fire pit. And this is actually an infrared barbecue. So really, really neat. Now, coming over to this direction, we have another exit from the pool into the elevated jacuzzi area up here. I mean, just a beautiful pool, and the way they were able to design this architecturally around this radius, just an incredible job. Now, the last part that I'll mention is all of the pool equipment, and there's a ton, there's 3 pumps. They're all along this side of the wall, and then there's even a dog run. So if you do have fur babies, they do have grass, and you don't have to worry about it being unsightly anywhere else where people can see it. All right, guys, this pretty much wraps up this tour, but I'm interested to hear your thoughts. What is your favorite part of this house? Is it just the simple fact of this loft-style living? Was it the rooftop deck? Is it this backyard? I absolutely love this house. This is arguably one of my absolute favorite homes ever. And again, for $1.5 million, this is one of the greatest steals that I've seen in such a long time. Special thanks to the listing agent for allowing me to film this unique property. We got a ton more property tours coming. So without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Click to like, click to subscribe, share this with all your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.